Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to video number 2 in our free online video training series for dance teachers called the Top 3 Ways That Dance Teachers Can Make Money Online. This is a big deal today, okay? You saw in video 1 that you can create and sell digital products online. People are already wanting your knowledge and the experience that you have to offer. And if you can create it into a digital form where they can purchase it from your website and access it right on their phone or their iPad, it makes life so much easier for them. You're able to spread your knowledge all over the world and make some extra cash. So we're all about that life, right? So today I want to talk to you about the thing that's been the game changer for me. It's been a game changer for me. And it's been a game changer for me because it has opened up the world. It opened up a world of possibilities. It gave me exposure on a whole new level. And it allowed a lot of dancers and dance teachers and dance business owners to see my knowledge in action. Okay? To see my knowledge in action. Sometimes before people will spend their money with you, they need to see your knowledge in action. Like, okay, I like what this person posts on social media. I've watched some of their videos. I checked out their website. They look legit. But I need a little bit more information before I can, pull out this debit card and actually purchase something from them. So this one thing changed the game for me, okay? I want you to know that this is a tool that you can use to gain customers and gain paying clients for whatever you are doing, literally. So if you own a dance studio, this can help you to get more students into your classes. If you are a dance teacher, this can help you to get more students into your classes, meaning obviously you're a dance teacher, that's why you're here, but some of you teach at studios and some of you teach your own classes, right? You rent out studio space and you teach your own classes and your own workshops. So you're trying to get more students into your own classes as opposed to the classes that you teach at your local dance studio. So this tool can help you accomplish all of that, okay? And then not to mention, it's also an income stream. So not only can it drive more traffic to your website, drive more people onto your email list, help you to connect with more people and allow them to experience the knowledge that you have to share and therefore build trust and therefore want to spend their money with you as opposed to someone else. But this is also something that you can charge for. And then you can be making money while you're accomplishing all of that. So what am I talking about? Have you guessed it yet? Have you figured out what it is? I am talking about webinars. Webinars have changed the game for me. Period. I started doing webinars last year, and I don't know why, but I was like totally nervous about doing webinars. Like I had been on a million webinars hosted by other people, and I had been going live for years. I go live on Instagram and Facebook all the time. I have, almost 100 live broadcasts on my Facebook page. I don't know how many times I've gone live on Instagram. Like, I'm the live chick, okay? I could do the lives. But for some reason, the idea of doing a webinar live, using slides and having a presentation and all that, getting people to sign up, I was a little bit nervous about it. But I was like, I'm going to do this. I know it's going to be a great thing for me to do. It's going to help me to grow my brand, expand my reach, grow my audience, and allow more dancers from all over the world to get to know about the services, the products, and just the information and the resources that I have to offer. So I started hosting webinars, okay? And let me tell you, it has not been the same since. I went kind of an untraditional route with my webinars because I immediately started charging for my webinars, okay? A lot of people do free webinars and they use it as a list building tool. So they promote their webinar on social media, and in order to sign up and join the webinar, you have to provide your name and your email address. So this is how a lot of different brands and a lot of different companies grow their email list because they host these free webinars and all these people want to sign up for them. So they get a ton of people on their email list who they know are interested in the programs, the events, the classes, and the services that they have to provide. Now, let me rewind. I'm getting ahead of myself. You may not know what a webinar is. So just in case you don't know what a webinar is, it's an online presentation, basically. So if you've ever seen a PowerPoint presentation or something like that, it's an online presentation with you speaking over some presentation slides. So it's like a live online web presentation. PowerPoint, you can also, what's the one that we use on Macs? you know what it is. It's not coming to my mind right now. But it's a presentation, a slide presentation that you create, and then you speak over it, breaking down the information that you're presenting in the slides. And then people can join you live. There's usually a live chat, and then people can, post comments, and it's an interactive thing. It's awesome. It's awesome because you get to share this information with people, teach them something, and then you get to get real live feedback, real live interaction with them. And then that way you're building that trust, building that relationship, and you're allowing people to experience the knowledge that you have to share. So it's a beautiful thing because not only can it help you to build your email list, but it can help you to build your authority in your industry. So let's say you're a jazz teacher. If you started hosting webinars once a month on different jazz techniques, different styles of jazz, the history of jazz, how to execute certain types of movements in jazz, how to teach jazz to 5 to 7-year-olds, how to teach jazz to 8 to 11-year-olds. See where I'm going with? There are lots of different things that you can do, okay, related to hosting webinars as a dance teacher. And this is just one idea. People start signing up for your webinars, okay? They could be free, they could be paid, either way. They start to hear you break down these concepts. They start learning from you. Okay, guess what's going to happen? They're going to be like, oh my gosh, this person is so awesome. They're so helpful. They're so knowledgeable. Every time I get on one of their webinars, I feel empowered. I feel like I have learned something that I can now take and apply to my classes and to my career or to my dance studio or to my business. And that begins a relationship. So that person is more likely to purchase something from you after they have attended one of your webinars. And what's typical when you host a webinar, whether it's free or paid, you have a paid offer at the end, okay? So again, the process typically goes, people sign up for your free webinar, they have to submit their name and their email address. When they attend the webinar, at the end of your presentation, you have a paid offer. You pitch your paid offer. So your paid offer could be doing some one-on-one coaching with you. That could be your paid offer. If you enjoyed this webinar, I invite you to do some one-on-one private lessons with me. I invite you to do some one-on-one virtual coaching with me. Okay, I can look at videos of you. We can connect on Zoom and do a live video call, and you can show me what you're working on. I can give you some live feedback in a private virtual coaching session, or we can do private lessons together, or you can join a program that I've created, or you can come to my next master class. You can come to my workshop that I have coming up. You can promote and pitch anything at the end of your webinar, okay? And again, this webinar is just you taking what you learned in video training number 1. You created a digital product, right? You created an e-guide, or you created an ebook, some sort of digital product that solves a problem for people. It teaches people something. It helps them to learn something from you that you're very knowledgeable about, okay? Now you're just taking it a step further. If you like that e-guide, if you really like that ebook that I created, you're going to love this webinar, because on this webinar, you're going to get to interact with me live. You're going to get to ask me questions live, and then I'm going to teach you X, Y, and Z concepts, okay? And at the end of it, when they are blown away and feeling amazing because they just learned all this great information from you, you pitch your paid whatever at the end of it, okay? So you can make extra money from that webinar itself if you choose to do a paid one. And what I was saying is that I started off only doing paid webinars, okay? I haven't done any free webinars. I only do paid ones. So it's usually $27 if you sign up in advance, like, maybe within the first 24 hours, and then it would go up to $47. That's how I was doing it last year. This year, I switched it up, and I'm doing webinars only for my Finance Your Dance Academy members. It's just for them. So if you want to join me on one of my webinars, you have to join my Finance Your Dance Academy membership program. So that's how I'm doing it this year. And I'll switch it up, every so often I'll do a free video masterclass, maybe in my free Facebook group that I have, or something like that. And we'll see how that goes. So far, it's been going really well, though. So I don't think I'm going to be changing it anytime soon. But webinars are an amazing tool for you to use in order to grow your audience, grow your email list, build your authority, and just give people a taste of the knowledge and the experiences that you have to share so that they can be more trusting of you and then want to spend more money with you, okay? So this is all online, guys. You can use a website like Zoom. You can use Webinar Jam, which is what I use, Webinar Jam. You can use freeconferencecall.com to host a webinar, okay? There are a lot of different options out there. Easy Webinar is another option for you to host your free webinar or a paid webinar. So the options are there, the platforms are there, it's all online. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, right? So you have to figure out where you want to fall into that. But webinars are very lucrative, and that's why you see so many people doing them nowadays. And I invite you to try hosting a webinar. If you're not feeling confident, if you're like, I don't know what to do, I'm not really sure about that yet, just do a free one. Just start for free. That's all you have to do. For the presentation itself, the slide presentation, you can use Google. Go ahead and create it in Google. I usually use Canva to create my slide presentations for my webinars, but use whatever you like. Use PowerPoint, use whatever you want to use, whatever you're comfortable with, use that, okay? And don't look at this as something where you just say, Shanae, girl, that don't apply to me. I don't see how I could do that. Yes, it does, and yes, it can, and yes, you can, okay? Stop just saying, no, I'm not going to try that. No, that's too much. No, I can't do that. Just because it's something new and something different. You can. I had to host my first webinar too, just like everybody else. So once you do the first one, you'll be feeling more confident and more ready to host the next one. So I want to invite you to come up with a topic that maybe is something that you take from the digital product that you created based on the video training number 1, and consider hosting a free webinar. Go for it. Go for it. You can totally do it. I believe in you. Okay? If you have any questions, feel free to post it below. I'm here for you. You can reach out to me anytime, anywhere. Email me. Send me a DM on Instagram. Hit me up on Facebook. I'm here to support you. Okay? Now, in tomorrow's training, our last video training in this series, the top 3 ways that dance teachers can make money online, I'm going to show you the one thing that you can do to start making money in the thousands this month. In the thousands. One more time. In the thousands. This one thing, if you create it, you can start making money in the thousands this month, okay, as a dance teacher. Yes, you heard that correctly, okay? So I'm going to break that down to you in tomorrow's video, so stay tuned and I'll see you there.